Are you called out or a child? That is the question that cuts through every shadow. Let us begin with the Pharisees and the Hellenization movement. Now, most people don't know what Hellenization is. It was the spread of Greek culture after Alexander the Great conquered much of the known world. Greek language, philosophy, art, and religion began to influence every nation under his empire. Some embraced it, they built gymnasiums, adopted Greek customs, and even blended their worship with Greek gods. Others resisted it fiercely, seeing it as a threat to their identity and faith. The Pharisees were among those who resisted. They clung tightly to the law and tradition, unwilling to yield to Greek influence. They became rigid, bound to ritual, and defined themselves by their resistance. In contrast, the Hellenizers opened themselves to Greek thought and culture. They stepped outside the strict boundaries of tradition, embracing what was foreign, sometimes at the cost of purity, but always in defiance of Pharisaic control. Now see the shadow carried forward. Catholicism mirrors the Pharisees. It is the institution, the hierarchy, the visible assembly that guards tradition and authority. It resists change, it clings to ritual, and it defines itself by continuity rather than life. Protestantism mirrors the Hellenizers. It breaks from tradition, embraces reform, and often mingles with the culture around it. It is open, adaptive, but also fragmented, just as the Hellenizers were scattered in their pursuit of freedom. But here is the deeper truth: neither Pharisee nor Hellenizer, neither Catholic nor Protestant, holds the substance of life. Both are shadows. The ecclesia, the outward assembly, the visible church, is the Pharisee. It gathers, it organizes, it preserves tradition, but it is not born again. It is the institution of men, the religious order, the assembly without adoption. The children of God are the Hellenizers in the shadow. They break free from the ecclesia's, or church's grip, they live by the Spirit, they are born not of men but of God. They are heirs, not members, sons and daughters, not merely attendees. So the contrast is clear: the ecclesia is the Pharisee, religious, ordered, but not alive in Christ. The children of God are the Hellenizers, breaking from tradition, walking in adoption, living as heirs. The shadow teaches us that religion can gather crowds, but only God can make sons. Tradition can preserve law, but only the Spirit gives life. The ecclesia is the assembly of men, the children of God are the family of heaven. That is the type and shadow fulfilled, not Pharisee, not Hellenizer, not Catholic, not Protestant, but the living distinction between the assembly of men and the adoption of God's children.